Hello out there. Welcome to the NJ Fit channel, helping you find your fit to incredible music. So as I give my quick intro, go ahead and get ready. So this is a core focused video. We are going to use weights. So while you're stretching and warming up, go ahead and stretch your deltoids and your traps also, because we will be using a little bit of those in this video. And of course your lower back if you tend to feel pressure there whenever you're working out your core. For equipment, like I mentioned, you will need a weight. So I'm going to use a 10-pound weight. You can use whatever you want. 10 pounds I think is adequate. And all you need is that one weight. You don't need 2 or 3 or anything. Just that one. You also need a mat or a towel. We'll be on the floor the entire time, so make sure you're prepared for that. In terms of music, so it happens to be Easter weekend. Well, it's coming up on Easter weekend, and I just figured I'll do something different. Why not some Christian music, since Easter is such a huge Christian holiday? And who says you can't work out to Christian music? That is blasphemy, okay? You can work out to any kind of music that you want. So I decided to take on the challenge and go looking for some artists. Honestly, I was looking for Kirk Franklin because his music can definitely, keep you in high spirits throughout. But in my research, actually, I found this artist called Hulvey. I never heard of him before, but he's a Christian rapper, and I listened to some of his songs, and it honestly is really, really good. I first was exposed to Christian rap back in college, and at first I wasn't a fan, but it's really grown on me, and Hulvey in particular is pretty darn good. So, with that, let us get started. Let's get into it. We start out already on the floor. Hello there. Go ahead and grab your weight. So you're sitting on the ground, your feet is on the floor. Lean back a little bit. Alright, let's get started. Bring the weight over to one side while you lean back further, then bring it up towards the ceiling, and then to the other side. So small lean back. If your feet are starting to leave the floor, then you're leaning back too much. Just lean back enough so you can still keep control. Keep going from the side up towards the ceiling, then the other side. Nice and controlled. And hold. Go ahead and bring the weight down. Lean back. So tap to both of your heels and then come up to a crunch. So it's tap, tap, crunch, then down. So on that crunch, you're trying to get your shoulder blades as high up as you can. And it's controlled, so you're not just flinging your body up using, gravity. So it's nice and controlled, up and down. Alright, grab that weight again. Let's go back to that first move. Over to one side. Up towards the ceiling. Other side. You are my fulfillment. You are my fulfillment. Keep going. Make sure your feet stays on the floor. You are my fulfillment. You are my fulfillment. You are my fulfillment. Hold here, back down, right back to those ankle taps to crunch. And tap, tap, crunch, then down. Walked into church, walked out, heard from everything that I was fed. First one to point fingers at him was the last time that I read. I was taking in what they said instead of the blood you bled. On that crunch, notice my hands are going to my temples and not to the back of my head. Never pull at your head whenever you crunch, ever. And it's not too late. Give me that love from heaven above. The kind that take a broken man like me and have a walking in the sun. Let's do extend your legs out and then back in. So nice and controlled. Make sure your lower back is still on the floor. If your lower back is leaving the floor, your legs are too low. So notice my legs are not that low. Just get them out. So nice and controlled, getting your legs out, then back in. One more of these.
You are my fulfillment.
Bring your hands to the temple. Let's do a cross crunch. So opposite elbow to opposite knee, all the way to the end of this song. Again, your hands are not behind your head. They are at your temple. And really, my hands are just floating at the side of my head. But as long as you're not pulling at your head, you are good. And done. Alright. Let's go ahead and get ready for our second song. So you'll still need that weight, so hold on to it. We're gonna start with the Turkish get up. So one side holding the weight, opposite side with the leg straight, and the other leg is bent. So the same side holding the weight is bent, the other leg is straight. Bring your hips up, come up to your elbows, up to your hands, and then bring your hips up. Your hips come back down to elbow, down to shoulder blades, all the way down. So up, elbow, hand, hips up, hips down, elbow, shoulder blades, all the way down. So the key here is for it to be controlled and slow. So every step of the way, you're controlling the motion going all the way up and all the way down. It helps to think of you're trying to get the weight up to a spot in the ceiling. So try looking up and you're targeting the weight to go to the ceiling. Let's do the other side. Keeping your core braced the whole time. Keep going. Alright, one more. Let's do a slow extension and then extend both your legs and your arms out slowly. Slowly bring your arms and your legs back in. Again. The key to this again is slow. Keep going. Again, lower back still on the floor. Do not roll your hips forward. Don't arch your back. Washed in the blood. He's around me, he's inside me, he's before me. You remind me I'm free. Go ahead and put your weight down. Hands to temple. Let's just crunch here. So keep your legs bent and up, and you're just crunching. Hold. So grab one knee, other knee, hold, and down. Other knee, hold, down. So when you grab one knee, the other leg extends. We're doing this all the way to the end of this song. Keep going. And hold. All right. We're going to start off with a hip bridge. So you're still on the floor, your feet are on the floor, and bring those hips nice and high, and one leg extend, and up to the ceiling, back down. So your hips are nice and high, and you're just bringing one leg up and down. Other side. What's temporary to a turn up? A turn up. What's temporary to a turn up? Alright, let's walk it out. And walk, in. So the point of this, again, is to keep your hips as high as you can. You don't need to walk out too far. You're just doing a little bit of a walk out and in.
holes in his hands for the holes in my heart. Without his blood shed for me, I'd be stuck in the dark. I'm just being who I'm made, I ain't playing no part. If you searching for
let's do a reverse crunch and up and all the way down and up. So you're bringing your hips up and targeting your toes towards the ceiling. Trying your best to control the up and the down, which is kind of hard to do. You kind of just throwing yourself up, but try your best to control it. Let's go back to those walks. So hips are up and just walk in, walk it out.
I ain't talking about study abroad. They gon' tell you about getting a raise. Won't tell you about the one who raised. They gon' tell you about their blessings. Won't tell you about the one who gave. Everything gon' fade. All the money you made. All that Netflix that we watching going straight to the grave.
Slowly bring your hips back down. Bring both your legs up and then back to those reverse crunches.
Was temporary to a turn up. A turn up. Was temporary to a turn up. A turn up. Was temporary to a turn up. A turn up.
All right. Bring both your legs up and down, so your knees are bent, and you tap the floor. So you're pretty much tapping the floor with your toes up and down. Double check on your lower back. Where is it right now? Should still be on the floor. A little slower, one leg at a time. As we close out this song.
Was temporary to a turn up.
We just have one move after this, and then we are done, I promise. So if you do a Pilates, you'll recognize this as Pilates 100. So extend your legs, bring your shoulders up, and you're just flapping your arms up and down, up and down, up and down. So again, your legs don't have to be that low, just has to be out, shoulder blades off the floor, and go, 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 flap, 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 flap. Keep going. I know it's not easy. And done. Have a wonderful weekend. You've just taken care of your temple, your body. Enjoy this Easter weekend. Have a good one.